Parents, how did your son almost get you arrested? It was a Tuesday afternoon. You know, one of those days where the coffee's already worn off, but bedtime's still 5 hours away. I needed printer paper for work, and my kid needed to burn energy before he dismantled my sanity. So there we were at Target. Me, pushing a red cart with that one squeaky wheel that sounds like a dying mouse. Him, bouncing alongside me, asking if we could get a hamster every 30 seconds. Can we get fruit snacks? He asked, pointing at the display. No, buddy, we have some at home, I said, using the universal parent lie that's been passed down through generations. He huffed, but moved on. That should have been my first warning sign. He never gives up that easily. We got to the electronics section because the printer paper was somehow always stocked right next to the $400 headphones. Marketing genius, really. That's when I noticed my son had gotten quiet. Too quiet. The kind of quiet that means a child is either asleep or committing a felony. I turned around just as he picked up a display phone and dialed something. Who are you calling? I asked, half laughing. The police, he said with complete seriousness. I'm practicing for emergencies like you taught me. Before I could process what was happening, he started talking into the phone. Hello? Police? My daddy won't let me get fruit snacks and he hit my mommy last night. My blood turned to ice. First of all, his mom and I had been divorced for 3 years. Second, I hadn't seen her in weeks. Third, and most importantly, I had never hit anyone. I lunged for the phone, but it was too late. He'd actually called 911 on a working display phone. I didn't even know those things could make calls. Buddy, that's not funny. That's a real emergency number and what you said isn't true, I said, trying to stay calm while simultaneously planning my new life in witness protection. He looked at me with those big brown eyes and said, "But Daddy, I want fruit snacks." 15 minutes later, 2 police officers walked into Target, headed straight for us. Apparently, the store manager had been alerted about a 911 call from their electronics department. The officers separated us. One took my son to the little Starbucks area while the other questioned me in the tablet aisle. "Sir, your son made some serious allegations," the officer said, eyeing me like I was America's most wanted. "Officer, I swear to God, he made it up because I wouldn't buy him fruit snacks. His mother and I are divorced. She lives in Colorado now. I haven't seen her in 3 weeks." The officer's face didn't change. "Sir, we need to take you to the station for questioning. This is standard procedure." My heart dropped into my stomach. "You can't be serious. He's 6. It's a misunderstanding." As they started reading me my rights in the middle of Target, with everyone staring, my son came running back with the other officer. "Wait," he yelled, chocolate milk mustache on his upper lip. "I made it up. Daddy didn't hit mommy." The officer paused. "Why would you say that, son?" My kid looked down at his light-up sneakers. "I saw it on a YouTube video. The kid got candy after." Then he looked up with those innocent eyes and said, "But Daddy does have a gun in the car." The officer's hands immediately moved to their holsters, and I nearly fainted. "It's a Nerf gun!" I screamed, as 3 more officers burst through the entrance doors. "He got it for my birthday," my son added helpfully, "and he said he was gonna shoot mommy's new boyfriend with it." I don't remember much after that, except the cold feeling of handcuffs and wondering if prison jumpsuits come in different sizes.